Alrighty guys, we are going to go ahead and get the show on the road. Welcome back to another video right here on my Twitch live stream channel, DZPalomino. If you guys watch me on Twitch, this is pretty much the early access before it becomes available as a rerun on my YouTube channel. If you guys watch me on YouTube, welcome to the rerun, where we are getting back to playing Jeopardy. I believe we are on playlist episode number 12-ish, somewhere in that neighborhood. 12-ish or 11-ish, can't remember right off the top of my head because there's just so much going on the DZPalomino network. So with that being said, I'll say this: welcome to the next playlist episode. And for this episode, folks, we are going to be traveling to London. Another episode, folks, another location, and we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. If you guys want to support, you can support at the bottom of your screen, Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal, or if you want to utilize the sponsor at the top of the screen, Ember, download it on your smartphone with the invitation code, and that code will give you a boost. Mine Satoshi, mine Bitcoin, 24/7, 365. Play, win, and earn. Alrighty, folks. I don't want to say too much else. I want to be quiet. And let's go ahead and jump right in, shall we? Alrighty, folks. London. This will be attempt number 1. Okay. Decent amount of power-ups. And the category is as follows. Hi, yo. Note the quotations. Yo. Suburbs. Barbie. Let's go with suburbs for 600. Gillies, the world's largest country and western nightclub, is in this Houston suburb. Cypress, Katy, Pasadena. Let's see. I think it's Cypress, but I'm going to pass. No, Pasadena. Cool. Let's go with Barbie for 600. A Barbie board game introduced in 1961 had players vying to become queen of this high school dance. A 1961 board game, Barbie. Interesting. I don't know, but just looking at the verbiage on this one, I like to think it's the prom high school dance, and I'm going to risk it. Yep. Okay. Let's go with Hi Yo for 600. The birthplace of Richard Nixon, this city in Orange County, California, is also home to his presidential library. Yoakum, Yorkville, Yorba Linda. Ooh. Yorkville, I'm going to pass. Nope. Yorba Linda. Okay, let's go with suburbs for 400. Birthplace of Henry Ford, this Detroit suburb is still home to the Ford Motor Company's headquarters. Pontiac, Grosse Pointe, Dearborn. Yeah, I don't even know where to start. Dearborn, but I'm going to pass. Yes, it was Dearborn. Okay. Alright, let's go with Barbie for 400. One version of the doll, Titan Barbie, had this color hair. Red, blue, brown. Ooh. I am not sure. Titan. Brown, but I'm passing. No, it is red. Alrighty, folks, currently in second place. Moving on to Double Jeopardy. The category is as follows. State's lowest points. The Nobel Peace Prize. Vermont. Let's go with the Nobel Peace Prize for 1200. This Holocaust survivor won the prize in 1986. Ooh. Dag Hammarskjöld, Ellie Wiesel, Willy Brandt. I'm going to double chance it and go start with Dag. No, pass. Ellie Weasel. Okay. Okay. Let's go with state's lowest points for 1200. 95 feet above sea level at the eastern shore of Lake Champlain. Maine, Vermont, New York. Ooh. I'm leaning a lot towards Maine. But I'm going to pass. No, it was Vermont. Okay. Let's go with state's lowest point for 400. Daily double. Okay, well, this is the lowest one on the board for that category. Let's go with 200. Okay. 282 feet below sea level in Death Valley. Let's see. Nevada. No, it's not Nevada. California. Dang it, I had a brain fart. Ugh. Nobel Peace Prize for 400. 3 of the 4 people honored in 1901 and 1902 were from this neutral country. Holland, Sweden, Switzerland. Switzerland, but I'm passing. Yes, it was Switzerland. Should have just guessed it. Let's go with state's lowest points for 800. 710 feet above sea level at the Snake River near Lewiston. It's going to be Idaho, Wyoming, Colorado. Ooh. Okay, let's go with Idaho, but I'm passing. Idaho. Okay, final Jeopardy category, and I am currently in last place. Yee. $100. Final category is diamonds. The Florentine and Koh-i-Noor and Hope diamonds were all found in this country. South Africa. No. It is India. Last place. Eee. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to attempt number 2, shall we? Okay, power-ups. Oh boy, those timers. Alright, attempt number 2. The round 1 for categories is as follows. Albert Einstein. It's complicated. The dreaded opera category. Let's go with It's Complicated for 600. It was said that only Asia's conqueror could untie the intricate knot at Gordon. This leader sliced through it with his sword. Genghis Khan, Alexander the Great, Attila the Hun. Asia, huh? I don't know. It can't be Alexander the Great. Let's see, Attila, Genghis. Genghis Khan. Really? No way. Alexander the Great history was that far into that part of the hemisphere? I thought he was a lot more west. Dang it, rough start. Okay, let's go with Albert Einstein for 600. For relaxation, Albert Einstein sailed a boat and played this musical instrument: the bassoon, the violin, the clarinet. I think it's a violin, but I'm not sure right off the top of my head, so I'm going to pass. Should have just guessed it. Albert Einstein, 400. Einstein was in Asia where he learned that he had won this prize for physics in 1921. Pulitzer Prize, Carnegie Fellowship, the Nobel Prize. Dang. I think it's the Pulitzer Prize, but I'm going to pass. No. Okay. Whew. It's the Nobel Prize. Okay, let's go with the dreaded opera category for 600. Daily double. 200. Celestine Gallimarie was the first to play this seductress from Seville. It's going to be Carmen, Maria, or Barbara. Carmen. Yes. Okay, the dreaded opera category for 200. In an 1893 opera, these two kids turn the witch into a giant cookie. Serves her right. Troilus and Cressida, Hansel and Gretel, Tristan and Isolde. I don't think it's Hansel and Gretel. But I'm hitting a blank, so I'm going to pass. It is Hansel and Gretel. Okay. Okay. Currently in the negative. Double Jeopardy, folks. The category is as follows. Disguise. Triple features. States of Indias. Okay, let's go with Disguise for 1200. This British essayist is most known for his autobiographical Confessions of an English Opium Eater. Walter de la Mare, Thomas de Quincey, Marquis de Sade. I would like to think it's Thomas de Quincey, but I'm going to pass. Should have just guessed it. Triple features, 1200. Sissy Spacek, Shelley Duvall, and Janice Rule were this 1977 Robert Altman title trio. Ooh. Three sisters? But I'm going to pass. No, it's not three sisters. It's three women. Okay. Triple features for 800. This 1954 film set in Rome featured a Jules Stein Sammy Cahn title song. 3 coins in the fountain, 3 on a couch, 3 Godfathers. Three Godfathers. I'm going to risk it. Dang. Okay. States of India for 1200. Until becoming an Indian state in 1975, it was ruled by a hereditary monarch called the Chogyal. Sikkim, Madras, Bihar. Sikkim. Alright, well, at least that's some progress. So, I gotta get this next one right in order to be able to go to Final Jeopardy. Triple features 400. In various versions of this film, Gene Kelly, Don Ameche, and Chris O'Donnell have been D'Artagnan. D'Artagnan, the man in the iron mask, if I'm not mistaken. Or, no. It's the Three Musketeers. Yeah. Because D'Artagnan, the name was also used in the movie The Man in the Iron Mask. And then I remember seeing just clips of the Three Musketeers. I was like, oh, okay, well, they used the name D'Artagnan, or the name D'Artagnan was mentioned in that film as well. So, boom. Whew. So, I am out of the negative. And I am actually tied for second place. Wow. Big comeback. Final Jeopardy category is going to be Sweet Virginia. 0. This university's sports teams are known as the Mountaineers. University of Virginia. No. West Virginia University. Last place. Ooh. Man, well, at least it's not like that one episode where I think my worst performance so far was finishing off a negative 6,000, I believe. What was going through my mind? Ooh. Okay. once again, shall we? Okay, we got a point doubler, gem doubler, and the time freeze. Let's go. All right. For attempt number 3, round 1, the category is as follows: films from comic books, Swiss Family Fun. Give him a hand. Give him a hand for 600. In Cool Hand Luke, this actor is sent to a prison chain gang for destroying parking meters. Robert Redford, Paul Newman, Steve McQueen. I think it's Steve McQueen. I'm gonna pass. No, it's Paul Newman. You mentioned Steve McQueen going into 2026, fellas. I don't think not too many people know who Steve McQueen is anymore. Where's the time gone? Films from comic books for 600. Jake Gyllenhaal was reportedly ready to take over this role after Tobey Maguire suffered back pain. Spider-Man. Alright. Films from comic books for 400. Daily double. Well, for the very first time, folks, I am going to make it a true daily double. Let's go. Severely underweight from his role in The Machinist, Christian Bale gained 100 pounds to play this role. Bale. Batman. Yes. Nice. Films from comic books, 200. Iron Man and Thor were among the superheroes who came together in this 2012 blockbuster. Super Friends, Wrath of the Titans, The Avengers. The Avengers. Alrighty, folks, I have cleaned out and mastered a category. I think throughout the entire playlist series so far, fellas, this is the very first one that I've mastered a category. Comic books. Blah. Okay. Let's go with Give Him a Hand for 400. The dead man's hand of aces and eights was held by this gunslinger at the time of his murder in Deadwood, South Dakota. South Dakota, huh? Wyatt Earp, Wild Bill Hickok, Buffalo Bill Cody. Ooh. I don't think it's Wyatt Earp, but I'm going to pass. Yeah, it wasn't Wyatt. It was Bill. Alrighty, in first place so far, Double Jeopardy. The category is as follows. Oh, the huge manatees. Right. Medals. Let's go with medals for 1200. Daily double. Well, it's daily double at the top of the points. So I'm going to make it very small. 100. To prevent rusting, iron is often galvanized or coated with this metal. Zinc, nickel, tin. Coated, huh? Nickel. No. It is zinc. Okay. I'm trying to hold on to that number one spot as much as I can. Let's go with metals for 800. Metals that can be hammered into thin sheets are described by this adjective. Pliable, malleable, resilient. I don't know where to start. Not my department of knowledge. Malleable. Okay. Let's go with right for 1200. Parnell, Hall, and Nero Blanc Wright. Mysteries you may have come across and can put down as they include these. Hold on. Extra time. Right, mysteries you may have come across and can't put down as they include these. Crossword puzzles. Dang it. Just reading out the prompt, it's like it was hitting me. Not crossword puzzles. Not crossword puzzles. It was crossword puzzles. Dang it. Okay, right for 800. Black House was this pair's 2001 sequel to The Talisman. And McCaffrey and Roger Zelazny, Carson McCullers and Natalie McCourt, Stephen King and Peter Straub. Stephen King and Peter Straub, but I'm going to pass. Oh, man, I should have just guessed the darn thing. Yee. Okay, metal's 400. Cinnabar is the principal ore of this liquid metal. Cinnabar. Liquid metal. But nickel and iron, if it's hot enough, it can be liquefied anyways, no? I'd like to think it's mercury, but I'm going to pass. Yeah. It was mercury. Alright. Still in first place, but very close to losing it. The final Jeopardy category is Women's College. Or Women's Colleges, excuse me. 0. The South Hadley, Massachusetts school was founded as a female seminary in 1837. Radcliffe. No. It is Mount Holyoke. Second place. Alrighty, folks. We'll go at it again one more time, and then we're going to call it. Okay, folks, for the final attempt number 4, the round 1 Jeopardy category is as follows. Shakespearean setting. B in science. The rainbow. Let's go with B in science for 600. Toxins from these single-celled organisms can cause diseases like botulism. Bacteria, biomes, binomials. Point protector, bacteria. Yeah. Okay. Oh man, I always keep thinking I know it's bacteria, but then I look at the other two answer prompts, and then I feel like it's a trick question. Ugh, gets me way too often. B in science for 400. This big theory says that the universe was created in a cosmic explosion. Big Bang. Okay. B in science for 200. This tree-like grass was a woody stem, is the favorite food of pandas. Bamboo. Whew. Nice. Second category cleaned out and mastered in this playlist episode, folks. Whew. Alright, let's go with the rainbow for 400. It's what ROY stands for in the acronym Roy G. Biv. Hang on. Red, orange, yellow. Okay. Okay, let's go with the rainbow for 200. Ooh. Alright. Gosh. And this is at the bottom of the totem pole as far as getting any points, and it's a daily double. I really want a daily double, or make it a true daily double so bad. Oh. No. 200. As raindrops sometimes do, this device separates white light into the color spectrum. A mirror, a polarized filter, a prism. A mirror? No, it is a prism. Okay. Wow. Okay, so I'm tied for first place going into Double Jeopardy. Oh boy. Will this be the playlist episode where I win nothing? Categories is as follows, fellas. Where the Wild Things Are. Let's Make Music. Calling All Pauls. Let's go with Where the Wild Things Are for 1200. The wild horned Aoudad, or Barbary sheep, lives in the Ars and these North African mountains. The Virunga Mountains, Atlas Mountains, Wenzori Mountains. Ooh, shoot. I'm leaning a lot towards Virunga. No, it's not. Atlas? Atlas. Oh, boy, yeah. I passed. Okay. Where the Wild Things Are for 800. Found in Central and South American forests, the spider monkey hangs from trees by this type of tail. Caudal, prehensile, forked. I wouldn't know that verbiage. Forked, but I'm passing. No. Prehensile. Okay. Let's go with Where the Wild Things Are for 400. Resembling the antelope. This animal, named for its forked horns, is the fastest in the Western Hemisphere. The pronghorn, the bighorn, the greenhorn. Darn it. The greenhorn, but I'm passing. No, the pronghorn. Okay. Let's go with Let's Make Music for 1200. In song he opened I Got Disqualified in 97 after giving a whooping to Montel Griffin. Y'all must have forgot. Antonio Carver, Roy Jones Jr., James Toney. I'm leaning a lot more towards Roy Jones Jr., but I'm going to pass. Yes, it was Roy Jones Jr. once again. I should have just guessed it. Ugh. Let's Make Music for 800. In 1986 Super Bowl Shuffle, he rapped, I'm the rookie. I may be large, but I'm no dumb cookie. Michael Singletary, William Perry, Richard Dent. I like to think William Perry, but I'm going to pass. Guessed it right again. Gosh. Oh, leading first place for Final Jeopardy, folks. Final Jeopardy category, Bohemian Rhapsody. I'm going to bet 0. He lost his first 4 Grand Slam finals before winning the French Open in 1984. Ivan Lendl, Thomas Muster, Miloslav Murky. Thomas. No. It is Ivan. Wow. Tied for first place. Woof. That was pretty intense, fellas. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and end it from right there, guys. Thanks again for watching, especially for those watching from start to finish. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to support. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next game show.